All right, it's official. Donald Trump has announced that he is going to run for president in 2024. And I once thought that he was going to be the best candidate for the Republican Party, but I no longer think that. Going back to episode 20 of this podcast, going back to last year, I said that Trump more than likely was going to be and should be the Republican nominee in 2024. However, what he has demonstrated and the way he has acted since then, since he has been out of office, I no longer believe that. I believe this is time for Ron DeSantis. The iron is hot. He needs to strike while the iron is hot. This is his time. Trump, during his presidency and since then, has shot himself in the foot numerous times. He's been too focused looking back at 2020. He's been too focused on, revisiting 2016 through 2020, his, first term in office, and everything that took place against him, to stifle him, to oppose him, the opposition. And he has stepped on the rake too many times. He has used rhetoric that he shouldn't have used. I've long held the view that if he would just cut down on his rhetoric by about 50%, speak more like Pence did half the time, that Trump would have had approval ratings over 50% during his term as president. But one thing has been shown is that he will turn people out to vote against him like no other. This is why the Democrat Party wants him to run, because they know that so many people, blind sheep who have just been told what to think about Trump, who don't know anything about the policies that he stood for, the policies that he advanced for the Republican Party, for this country, have just been spoon-fed propaganda, lies, everything about him. And when they hear that he is running, or now that they have heard he is running, they will vote against him. Ask them why they don't like him. They can't give you a reason. They just spout something off that they were told. That is one reason why he should not be running. Not to mention, there's the chance that he could split the Republican Party. Trump paved the way for DeSantis, and the way DeSantis speaks and the way he attacks, as those pundits like to say, attacks the media, or actually, defends himself, defends his policies in the state of Florida against the media. So Trump opened that door, and that is fantastic. The not the fallout, that's not the right term, but Trump did so much for the Republican Party. DeSantis is walking through the door that Trump opened. But DeSantis is more polished than Trump. DeSantis can do the same things as Trump. He can be a fighter when he needs to be, but he is more polished. He is more disciplined. And I think you can see Trump is already worried about that because of the way he is starting to attack DeSantis, even though it is unprovoked. Why are we doing this? We're not even in election season for 2024. But I'm worried that it may split the party, because you have your Trump loyalists. You're going to have, more than likely, if DeSantis declares, you will have the two of them facing off against each other in the primaries. And I don't know if either of them are going to be left standing to then move forward and be formidable against the Democrat nominee. So Trump announcing there is a huge strategy component. He obviously, is the first to announce his presidency for 2024. That is advantageous to him, but it's also advantageous to the Democrat Party. Stepping away from 2024, we're looking at the Georgia Senate runoff. Trump already got in the way and messed that up in 2020, cost 2 Senate seats and the majority in the Senate for the Republican Party. So I don't know why he couldn't just wait for that to be finished, this year's runoff in 2022 between Warnock and Herschel Walker. But it's about Trump. It's always about him. And I believe that the Republican Party is going to be caught in the crosshairs moving forward into 2023 and then ramping up to the election season in 2024, whether DeSantis runs or not. Trump, I don't think, is doing the best thing for the Republican Party. And as much as I love the guy, I voted for him twice, I wouldn't put it past him if, let's say, DeSantis came out, runs in 2024, wins the primary, is the Republican nominee. I would not put it past Donald Trump to run third party and split the vote, split the ticket, and then it's just automatically basically going to go to a Democrat to win. The Democrats will do anything and everything they can to win. That has been demonstrated and well documented. And Trump announcing his run in 2024, I once thought that would be the best for the party and he would be the most likely to win. But I don't see that as the case. He barely won in 2016. 2016 was the perfect time for him to run. 2024 is no longer like it was in 2016, the political climate. He lost in 2020. We're not going to get into all of that, right? All the different voting shenanigans and things like that took place, all the different changes with the election laws and state by state. None of that. He lost. And it is shown the Democrats want him to run because of their messaging in the 2022 midterms, trying to put every Republican candidate that had any type of association with Trump, they wanted to make it about Trump. Attack on democracy. If they associate with Trump, how can you trust them? They're going to be an attack on democracy. Take your rights away and blah, 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 blah. So Trump has announced, I don't think that was the best thing. I don't think he should be the nominee in 2024. I think this is DeSantis' time. He's my governor here in Florida. And as much as I would love to see him be governor for another 4 years, I think we're only going to get 2. So that's my hot take on Trump. I don't think he should have announced now, and I don't think he should be running at all in 2024. But he does what he does. He does whatever he's going to do. And he believes that he can win. But I don't. Hi, I'm Brian Kletter, the creator and host of the Counterthought Podcast. Thank you for watching this video. Remember to like it, and then also check out these 2 videos and subscribe to the channel. For more daily content from me, you can find me on Instagram at CounterThoughtCEO and the official Counterthought Instagram page at counter_thought. Thank you for watching, and spread the word.